Hey there, I'm Robert Gantuango, and this is Parts Known. On this episode, we'll be heading towards one of Manila's oldest cities, Quiapo. As always, remember when traveling that your safety should always be your number one priority. Besides, you can't enjoy the sights if you're hurt. It can get distracting, believe me. Keep your belongings close to your torso, your gadgets fully charged, and your body hydrated. We are here right now in Vito Cruz Station, where we're gonna start our trip. Let's go. A few minutes from Carriedo Station, after taking the northbound train in LRT1, one can already find himself overlooking one of the streets heading towards Quiapo Church. Situated in the very heart of Manila, its name was derived from the water cabbage Quiapo. It is mostly known for its Quiapo Church, where the Feast of the Black Nazarene is annually held. Quiapo also saw its own share of bloodshed as the Plaza Miranda was bombed during the 1970s. Now, Quiapo is visited for cheap bargains. Here you can find almost anything, from herbal medicines to camera parts. But what else does Quiapo have to offer? We mentioned earlier that one of the biggest feasts in the country is the Feast of the Black Nazarene. But oddly enough, the place is filled with different pagan practices, one of which is fortune telling. So right now I'm about to have my fortune told. This is Mr.
Alex.
Alex. Let's get right to it. Okay.
Ano? Okay. Paula ka, sir.
Wala.
Anong birthday mo?
October 12, 1998.
Ugali mo, pag ginusto, gusto. Pag ayaw, ayaw. Ganun ka. Pag ginawa mo talaga, gusto mabait ka, pero pag magalit ka, matindi. Pero ngayong taon nito, nakikita ko sa'yo, mayroon kang hawak na malaking pera nito, December nito. Biglang maganda ang buhay mo. Pero ikaw naman, may soulmate ka din, nakikita ko hindi pa handa ang love life mo. Kaibigan pa lang ang tingin mo. Nandiyan lang sa feeling mo. Tsaka mayroon ako nakikita sa'yo. Ano bang kurso mo?
Media pa bali.
Media? Medyo delikado rin itong binabalak mo, pero may nakatakda na sa imong kapalaran dito na magkakaroon ka ng hindi magandang mangyayari sa buhay mo.
Overall, that was pretty sketchy. It felt as though he was reading off a script, but I won't deny that he did get some personal stuff right. A lot of it was off the mark though, so I'm not gonna chalk it up to him being all psychic. It was still pretty cool to experience some gypsy practices though. It was hard finding these guys, so now I wanna grab something to eat. Stay tuned if you wanna know our picks on where to eat, only here on Parts Known. And welcome back to Parts Known. I'm guessing you're all as hungry as I am, so follow me as we go deeper into this urban jungle for food. I know just the place. Okay, so we are here in Mamandok restaurant, as you can see around us. This place has been around since the 1930s, so this has a lot of history to it. So I ordered the regular siopao and I ordered the regular mami, and let's see how it lives up to the hype. Oh, thank you, mate. Okay. Now I see why people go here. This order came to the table in less than 2 minutes. It was really quick. Now I can see why. So I am actually pleasantly surprised with how the food tastes. It's not that salty, but you get what you bargain for. The regular mami is 110 pesos, while the siopao is 50 pesos. You actually get another bowl of soup to go along with the mami. So it's a good bargain. I would come back here, honestly. I love how it tastes. Give it a shot. Now how about we go for some dessert? Because not too far from Quinta Market is the Master Hopia Factory. Hopia was introduced by Chinese Fujian immigrants in the early 20th century. Traditionally, the pastry would be filled with mongo or pork, but over time, people have experimented on it. So now we are in Master Hopia Factory, and I just ordered a bunch of hopia. Right now in my hand I have cheese hopia. I've never heard of it before, but let's see if it tastes good. I'm buying more of these. I love it. It's real good. They got more. some cheese, we got ube, we got pineapple. We got more of that. We got cookies and cream. Can you believe it? Let's go taste some more. Going around, I finally saw Quiapo in its raw form. Sure, it's cramped and messy, but it's also very aesthetic. Everywhere you look, Quiapo is a photo in itself. And if you're a photographer or camera enthusiast yourself, you're gonna love our next destination. Welcome to Hidalgo Street. At first glance, it looks like any other street in Quiapo. But if you look hard enough, you'll find stalls with all sorts of cameras. This is also the only place where you can have your film cameras serviced in the Philippines. And if you need a camera fixed, let me show you one of the best camera repairmen in Hidalgo Street. There's a little shop in this street where the walls are lined top to bottom with cameras from different eras. This is Dong Camera Repair, owned by Mr. Virilio Gales.
Start ako dito sa Hidalgo, mayroong maliit na repair shop, 1978. Noon lang, hindi naman ako naalis, nandito lang ako. Hanggang sa ngayon, ganun, lalo na bumalik na yung film. In 40 years, ngayong taon na to.
Being very skilled at repairing all kinds of cameras, his reputation precedes him. He is even known outside of the Philippines, and he doesn't let his age endanger the legacy he has built.
Tinagaruan lang talaga ang Hidalgo. Tawag nila nito, photographic capital of the Philippines. Meron ding area na may mga film cameras, may film repair, pero hindi ganit kagaya ng Hidalgo na nandito ang sentro sa lahat.
Although anyone is free to take pictures here in Quiapo, don't forget to practice etiquette, because other than its Catholic roots, Quiapo also has its Muslim tie. Ay, better na. Now we are here at the Manila Golden Mosque. We're actually a bit early for their prayer time, which is around 30 minutes from now. Once that happens, we're gonna head right back inside. During the Marcos era, the Quiapo Golden Mosque was built when then Libyan President Muammar al-Gaddafi planned to visit the Philippines, asking for a place of prayer. The place still had parts under renovation when we got there, but for the Muslims, the place is sacred either way. If you're going to visit the Golden Mosque, be sure to research on proper etiquette when entering mosques. In fact, during the trip, my cameraman was wearing shorts and he wasn't allowed inside. So, people were nice enough to lend a cloth to wrap around his waist.
How does it feel?
And I must say, it does look pretty fashionable.
Well, we have to.
Ito na ang may tuturing naming Islamic community. Why? Because Marawi, what happened to Marawi? Are you aware of that? It was devastated. So ano na lang meron kami, Islamic community na nandito sa Quiapo. Na maliit na pilit-pilit naming linisin. Kasi ang mga Muslim, we are obliged because isa sa mga turo sa amin is to have a good community.
She wasn't wrong. Here in Quiapo, we can see the peaceful coexistence between Muslims and Catholics. It is living proof that different religions can in fact live in harmony. What a day. My legs may be dead, but it was a fun trip. Honestly, Quiapo is confusing, complicated, and cramped. It's easy to get lost when you don't know where to go. But if you look in the right places, you'll be able to find a lot of hidden gems. Treat our adventure today as your guide, but take the time to explore Quiapo on your own and discover the parts unknown in parts known. And as always, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.